Hi everybody, in this morning video from City Insider, I will bring the latest Manchester City update. We'll start with Pep reacts Brentford draw. Pep Guardiola put Manchester City's draw at Brentford down to wasteful finishing after his team threw away a 2-goal lead. Phil Foden scored twice in the second half to put the Blues on course for victory, only for late goals from Yoane Wissa and Christian Norgard to spoil the party for the travelling fans. The point leaves City in 6th place in the table as their fight for a top-4 finish continues. Once again, multiple players made individual mistakes to allow the opposition to score, but Guardiola felt the responsibility for the dropped points lay with his attackers. If they had taken more right decisions when they were in space, they could have avoided the late drama and despair. We didn't manage well at 2-0, but at 2-1 we managed well, he said. But sometimes it happens. James McAtee shoots. Imagine he makes an extra pass. Maybe they finish the game there, but he has to shoot to score the third. Savinho had an action to pass to Erling Haaland, 1-1. What I missed today was that we didn't take the right decisions in the final third in the actions when we could run. Mateus Nunes in the first half, Erling and Savinho. Phil again. Maybe it would have been different, but they had chances too. Their strikers are really good. I give credit to them. Brentford has been a really tough opponent, here especially, but at our home as well. They are an honest team, but we create a lot. We came here many times, and we had more chances. At 0-2 you have to close it, but we don't have specific players to defend the result in the box. We have to do it with the ball. Fatigue is normal. If you don't have fatigue against Brentford in the last 15 minutes of the game it's normal, but I don't have any regret. The players were really good. Continue and go to the next game. Romano shares City transfer news. After a poor start to the 2024-25 season, Man City are looking to save their season by throwing around big bucks. Sky Sports claim that Abdulkadir Kusanov is due to arrive in the UK to complete a £33.5 million transfer from Lens. He is likely to be the first signing of the January window for City, but Pep Guardiola is looking to bring in 2 more players. Romano now claims that City have reached an agreement to sign the 19-year-old centre-back who will join now rather than in July. City have been in negotiations with the Brazilian club for a number of weeks and they have made a breakthrough in talks, with a deal has been struck at £29.4 million. Palmeiras had hoped to keep race for next summer's Club World Cup, but he will be on his way to the UK, where he will undergo his medical. Romano wrote, more on Vita Race and Manchester City exclusive story. The 18-year-old centre-back will join the club immediately as revealed yesterday, not staying at Palmeiras until July. Medical booked and contract approved. Transfer fee around €35 million plus sell-on clause included. Race is an exciting young defender who is a Brazil under-17 international. He has made 18 league appearances for Palmeiras, and Guardiola probably feels that the youngster is good enough to play the first team at City. Meanwhile, Romano has added that talks are continuing with Eintracht Frankfurt over a deal for striker Omar Marmoush. City have finally submitted their official bid for Marmoush, but it is still below Eintracht's expectations. City are willing to pay around €60 million fee for the Egyptian attacker, but Frankfurt are demanding a fee of around €80 million. Romano claims that the 2 clubs are negotiating and there is an optimism that a fee can be agreed this week. The 25-year-old Egyptian forward has a superb tally of 19 goals and 11 assists this season for the German side. If City manage to sign all 3 players, they will take their spending to over £120 million mark in the winter market. Man City fans will be buzzing with the news, as they can expect the arrivals of 2 players already. Hopefully, the club will be able to strike a deal for Marmoush as well. Kyle Walker dropped transfer message. Kyle Walker will only leave Manchester City this month if he can secure a move to a major European club. The right-back has expressed a desire to leave the Etihad after 8 years, but is not seeking a big payday in the Middle East and is keen to pick his next club carefully. Walker has already been linked with a move to Italy with AC Milan among those keen. The 34-year-old wants to remain playing at a top club with his England ambition central to his thought process. Walker is determined to be part of the Thomas Tuchel era and has a huge desire to eventually win his 100th cap. Currently he sits on 93. Walker knows playing for a major outfit, ideally one in the Champions League, will aid his ambitions and City are immensely supportive of his next move with his minutes currently on the decline under Pep Guardiola. Walker's form has dropped off this term, but Sky Sports understand that the player himself is confident he has at least 2 more years playing at his peak. In recent years, he has been an integral part of the success on the blue half of Manchester. Guardiola was coy when quizzed on whether Walker, who was left out of the matchday squad that drew at Brentford on Tuesday night, would play for City again amid the constant talk of him leaving the club. He said, "I don't know. It depends on how we are going to train. Players perform in training. It depends on him. The transfer window will finish when it finishes, at the end of the month, and I don't know what's going to happen." I said to him, "Now it's a question of the market." The City boss has backed Walker to continue operating at the highest level and believes he has another 4 years. "He is an incredible player with incredible physicality," he added. "When he is focused, he is unstoppable as a right back. He's a top-class player. If he is fit, he can play 1, 2, 3 or 4 more years as a professional. I never saw a player with these physical conditions in my career, but if he wants to explore options, he has to decide, not me. It's not my decision." City have been tipped to move on a number of their stalwarts this summer, with their aging squad beginning to catch up with them. Guardiola's side have endured a huge drop-off, and the likes of Ederson and Ilkay Gundogan have been linked with moves away, as has Kevin De Bruyne. Reasons behind Pep Guardiola's marriage ending revealed. Pep Guardiola's marriage ended because he is a total workaholic, and it took a toll on his relationship, a close friend of the Manchester City boss has told Mail Online. Pep has split from his fashion designer wife Christina Serra after being together for 3 decades, it was revealed on Monday night, with no reason for the separation being given. But now one friend close to Pep, who did not want to be named, said, "I think they have grown apart." She left Manchester about 5 years ago to return to Barcelona. That has taken its toll. He is a total workaholic, and not being involved in their family fashion business together may have affected their relationship too. Christina moved back to Barcelona in 2019 with their youngest daughter Valentina, now 17, so she could help run her family's designer clothes boutique. Despite the 860 miles between Manchester and the Catalan capital, their relationship appeared to the public eye to remain on good terms. The pair were often pictured together enjoying a dinner out together or with their 3 children. Yet the long distance now appears to have taken its toll, coinciding with the worst run in Pep's golden career. After a record for straight Premier League titles and a historic Champions League win, Man City fans expressed concern about their manager after he had a number of outbursts, including a joke about self-harming and several furious rows with fans on and off the pitch. Batting off any allegations of infidelity, the source added, "They have parted on friendly terms, and I really don't think there is someone else involved." Earlier on Tuesday, he was seen for the first time since news broke of his separation from his wife. The reigning Premier League champions arrived in London ahead of their clash against Brentford on Tuesday night. Guardiola was seen wearing his wedding ring amid reports from Spain of his split from Serra. And that's the end of today's video. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss daily update from my channel.